just pumped.
I don't know why it was like just so confusing that sometimes.
Cause we hadn't had a baby in about 6 years.
Because you would have so many little small containers with milk in it, and he was like, D, you gotta date this one, you gotta put this one in the back of the fridge. I'm gonna need this one up here ready to go. Sienna gonna need this one in a few more minutes. What's good, y'all? It's the Demouchet REACT, and we're back with another video. Who we got today, C?
Today we're back with another American reaction. Super excited about this video, guys. If you're new to us and we're new to you, make sure you scroll down, hit that subscribe button, and turn on the post notification bell
because we're on the road to 100K.
And we cannot get there without you guys, all right? Join the family. Without further ado, let's get into the video.
This woman is not swimming in a pond of dirty water. She's stirring a mixture of water and crushed palm kernel fruits in this pit in order to release palm oil to the surface. This labor-intensive technique was passed down through generations of families and communities and has been practiced here for decades. Crushed palm kernel is first mixed with water in this pit dug in the ground, and then stirred continuously to allow the oil to separate from the kernel. The pit is usually lined with these dried palm kernel chaff to prevent the mixture from seeping.
Spoon mixture? Like,
maybe because they gotta sift it.
Did you not see the black things that came up? Is that what they trying to sift from?
Well, they said this is the ground kernel. Yeah, we still at the beginning of the video. Don't ask me no questions.
I'm just saying, I don't know either. I thought it would be sensible to like stir it, but then you say they sifting it.
Sifting it with the bowl.
That's a lot of water.
This is the beginning.
That's a lot of sifting.
Yeah. You see,
why
she got her whole body in it.
Or they could just go like all stand around it, and I seen them do this at another location, but they can grab these big things and they can just beat on it.
For the baby, how you gonna tell the people they've been doing this for hundreds of years?
Yeah, you're right.
Probably thousands. How you gonna try to tell people how they can do it better?
That's my fault, y'all.
Don't get on my man, though.
Yeah.
Don't do that. But, y'all, baby girl is in the background, so we just gonna have to roll through it. We're a family, right?
Oh, yeah, so enjoy.
Into the ground. This mixture is then stirred vigorously for several hours until the palm oil separates and floats to the top.
So the orange is the palm oil.
Okay.
This process alone can take as long as 4 hours, depending on the quantity of the mixture and also the quality of the palm kernel fruits. Done right, the result is a high-quality red oil with a unique taste. But the making of this widely used vegetable oil does not start here. First, the fruits of the oil palm tree are harvested and sun-dried to reduce the moisture content of the fruits. The sun-drying phase demands diligent attention. Palm kernel fruits that have been left under the sun to dry for too long not only reduce the oil yield, but the resulting palm oil is also going to be of low quality.
Irú eléyìí báyìí nísìn tá a gbé kalẹ̀ ẹni bá gbé kalẹ̀ tó bá ti pẹ́ jù kò ní dà yóò bàjẹ́ epo tí ó rí mú bẹ́ẹ̀ gan kò ní tó ẹni bá tètè ṣe tiẹ̀.
Knives, axes, or other tools are used to cut the fruits away from the bunches by hand. This method is often used here since the woman cannot...
Time out. First of all, I'm looking at the size of these dang fruits. And that tree did push some work. That tree pushing some work out. Because why is it so big? That's bigger than the average coconut.
Yeah.
Like, them things, like, they like the size of a rugby ball.
You think?
Oh, bigger. It looks bigger.
That is huge. They are huge.
I have to see the tree.
Right.
Please take us to the tree.
They should have showed us the tree first.
And how y'all cutting that down? Or does it fall? It looks like they cut it.
Yeah, they cut it. That's too precise.
Yeah.
Ford mechanical threshers. The axe needs to be sharpened to ensure that it's able to cut through the tough outer layer of the bunch. Next, the fruits are hand-plucked from the spikelets. To produce high-quality palm oil, one thing is vital. Ripeness is key. Mature palm kernel fruits are usually hard and firm to touch, oval-shaped, and red. Once mature fruits have been detached from the spikelets, they need to be thoroughly cleaned. The cleaning process involves removing any foreign materials such as dirt, leaves.
I kind of know what you're talking about. They're small.
Yeah, you would think it's an acorn, but it doesn't grow into an acorn. It has just like leaves and it's like spiky.
Spiky. It's probably of the same family. Maybe so. Don't know the name of it, but I know what you're talking about.
And it was so crazy. I was talking to our kids, and I had told them, I said, one day all of this was trees. And so when you see these natural, like these, like, for instance, a fox that just come and run by. At one point, it was probably a whole bunch of them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when I see these things falling from the trees like this, I'm like, that's unique.
Yeah.
And stems from the fruits. In this place, the women use the rear guard of a fan to sieve the debris away from the fruits. After cleaning, the fruits are immediately boiled. They boil them in large vats to soften them and make it easier for the machine to mill.
Okay.
The boiling process can take several hours, and the women usually do this over an open fire. This technique has been practiced in Nigeria for so long that these women have perfected the art of maintaining a high and even temperature throughout the boiling process.
So, ladies, I know palm oil can be used for a few things, right? But I would like to know, my wife would like to know, how important is it to y'all when it comes to using it as a product to cook with? You know what I'm saying? I would like to know that, you know?
Yeah, and what do you usually use it to cook for? Like, is it something... Y'all, she's not crying.
Yeah.
She's playing. Is it usually something to... Like how we use vegetable oil, canola oil, like to fry, we add it to...
Like to get your dressings and everything at a sizzle, to start off maybe like a small roux, anything of that nature. Like, let us know in the comment section how y'all use it. And again, our baby girl's with us. She is having so much fun. Yes. She can't restrain.
And also, what is the difference between palm oil and palm wine? Is it the same technique? Yeah.
Good.
The length of time required for boiling varies depending on the size of the vat and the amounts of fruits being boiled.
So it's a fruit.
This is why a hot burning fire is crucial. After the fruits have been boiled, they are crushed to extract the oil. This can be done by using a mortar and pestle, or by using a machine called a hydraulic press.
Here we go.
In the olden days, using feet to mash the kernels was a common method to extract palm oil.
It's like wine. It's giving me like wine.
Workers would stand in a pit or a large container filled with the fruits and press them down with their feet to release the oil.
So I made a mention earlier and you didn't have the answer. Neither did I, because I had the question. And I was like, why don't they just use big spoons and use the sticks to crush it? And that's kind of what they was doing back in the day.
Right. But they have to wait until after it's cooked over fire for it to be soft for them to
mash
it.
Oh. Interesting. Yeah.
But now, the mechanical method of crushing them using hydraulic press is seen as more efficient and effective. And the women get higher yield of oil this way compared to the traditional manual method of feet mashing.
kò lè tó tìsín tí wọ́n ń fẹ̀rọ lọ ìsìn tí a bá ká ń fẹ̀rọ lọ ayé ìgbà yẹn tẹ́ bá fẹsẹ̀ tẹ̀ ẹ jájá náà lẹ kíní rọ́bà tán fi ń ṣe tá a fi ń ṣe kò tó báyìí gbà yẹn garawa náà ń pè èyí ò lè já méjì ní ìsìn tá a bá ṣe goro kan ní ìsìn á gbà ìgò méjì nínú rẹ̀.
In some rural parts of Nigeria, though, feet mashing is still being used as a way to preserve the cultural heritage. The milled palm kernel fruit is poured into the pit. Water is added and stirring begins. They stir the mixture vigorously for a substantial amount of time. After some hours, the oil and water separate naturally.
Inú adà yẹn tó jẹ́ kan ṣe náà ni pé kan lè máa rí mú níbẹ̀. Téèyàn bá ti kó sínú rẹ̀ la fi rí epo mú jáde gbà bá pọn mi sí. Tá bá ti kó sínú a máa fọ̀, a máa pa bí wọ́n ṣe ń gbé sókè yẹn la máa dà sùúrù epo máa jáde láti inú omi yẹn.
The oil rises at the top of the mixture, while the chaff and the nuts sink to the bottom. This traditional method of extraction is physically demanding. The process can even be more strenuous if bad kernels were milled, and the mixture would then have to be intensely stirred the whole day before oil starts to separate.
Ṣé rí ẹ̀yìn mi? Ẹ̀yìn dáadáa ló mi. Àwọn tó ń fọ̀tọ̀ kan tẹ́ rí tẹ́ kọ́kọ́ dúró ń bẹ níbi ibẹ̀ yẹn. Ìyẹn ńgbà tí wọ́n dà sínú ohun ada kò fẹ́ súra pọ̀, ó fẹ́ túká tí ò ní méko jáde. Ìdojúkọ kan nìyẹn.
The oil is skimmed off the top.
That's amazing.
A day before it separates.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so hours upon hours, maybe a day, depending on the oil the fruit quality. Whoo, child.
Yeah, they got a lot of work.
That's a lot of work. So when next time y'all go buy that palm oil, be sure not to waste none of it.
Cause look how they gotta get it out. You feel me?
That remind me of breastfeeding.
Oh Lord, that golden milk.
You remember our last breastfeeding journey? When you poured my milk down the drain.
Was it down the drain?
Yes, that I had just just pumped.
I don't know why it was like just so confusing that sometimes.
Cause we hadn't had a baby in about 6 years.
Because you would have so many little small containers with milk in it, and he was like, D, you gotta date this one, you gotta put this one in the back of the fridge. I'm gonna need this one up here ready to go. Sienna's gonna need this one in a few more minutes. Don't waste my milk. And I'd be like, kids?
Yeah.
I needed the help too.
I cried that day. I remember that day like it was yesterday.
That wasn't the only time either, y'all. That was a lot of fumbles.
Oh, it was a lot of fumbles. You just didn't tell me.
Oh, shoot. Let's continue.
The pit using a bucket and transferred to a container.
Snap.
The women repeat the process until all the oil has been skimmed off. And even when all the oil has been extracted, they're not done with the pit just yet. They remove palm kernel nuts at the bottom of the pit and also the chaff.
Use everything.
All of it. Nothing waste. Wow.
The nuts are placed in a separate container to be dried before further processing. They spread the nuts out to dry in the sun until they're completely dry. And with the use of a mechanical cracker, the nuts are cracked open to extract the kernels inside.
Okay.
They can be used to make the popular African black soap.
Yo, y'all, that was a bar. That's a bar. They ain't say nothing about no soap. They say straight palm oil. But now we can take the palm oil and then put that to the side, take the nuts, crack it open, and then go even deeper into a soapy dish.
Right.
Oh, that's fine.
This whole time we use African black soap. Like,
yeah.
I remember when I was younger and like my sister had like an acne breakout. My grandmother went and get her some African black soap. All I've known is just African black soap. Not knowing this was the process.
That's amazing.
Not knowing what was in it.
Nah,
just give me that black soap.
That's some black soap. That's what
yes, wow. It's crazy. All along we've been using this.
Is the black, so when they do all this extra processing, do they also use, because they got the charcoal too for the toothpaste?
Oh yeah, the charcoal.
So you think that, because it's still the cleaning, I don't know if it's from Africa or not, but I'm just kind of getting the drift of it. If they're using a soap form of it, then I'm pretty much sure you can use it as a paste as well.
Oh, I wonder.
You know what I'm saying?
I wonder.
Yeah.
As for the chaff, they are also sun-dried and sold to farmers to use as animal feed. To get pure, refined palm oil, the oil scooped off the surface of the pit is poured into a vat and boiled.
Hey, I don't stop. Boy.
Boiling the oil separates impurities present in the oil that can cause unwanted color and odor.
A máa kó epo sí inú ada, sínú abọ́, a lọ dà sínú goro, a wá kó náà mọ́. Yóò kọ́kọ́ dó omi, àti bá yá ni ó dé epo. Omi tó wà ńbẹ̀ yóò wà lọ́tọ̀. Gbàgọ̀dọ̀ ó wà lọ́tọ̀, ìdọ̀tí tó wà ńbẹ̀ yóò wà lọ́tọ̀.
The oil is heated for hours to ensure that all the impurities are removed, and the final product is pure and free of contaminants.
Yes, yes.
When the oil is first heated, it will start to produce foam on the surface. As the boiling process continues, the foam will start to subside, indicating that impurities are being removed from the oil. The palm oil is ready when the color changes from pure yellow to a lighter reddish yellow color.
Yeah, and that's where the red come in. Okay.
This is how palm oil is made at this factory in Ocean State, Nigeria. Subscribe, like, and drop a comment if you enjoyed this episode. Thank you for watching.
Wow.
Amazing. Amazing. I haven't seen people go to wineries and crush their own wine and stuff like that. Just have the experience. But I would love to take my family out there and just like do the whole crushing of the... Yeah. You gotta understand how to get it. Yeah, you gotta pluck your own seeds. Now, come on, gotta get it. I would like to do that, just to have the experience and see what they go through to get it, how long it truly takes.
Yeah,
and all
but
that stuff.
It takes hours.
Good, we're gonna be there for a few weeks.
Another day.
I said a few weeks. We're gonna be there for a few days. We can make it happen, right, y'all? We can make that happen.
Okay, we'll see.
Cause you know you always put me in the hot seat, so you're gonna hold a snake.
No, I would actually do this.
You're gonna actually jump off the skyscraper?
I would actually do that. It's just how long of the process it takes. Like, if we're going to do that.
It don't matter.
So we're just going to be there all day.
All day,
breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Yep. Okay. And the next day, because you got to get your soap, too.
Okay. Oh, yeah, the soap, too.
You got to get your soap.
Now, I want to see how the soap is made.
Yeah, please find that for us. Let us know how to do it. Send us the vid. That's fine.
And what about the wine?
Yeah, a lot is made from this one fruit. A lot.
That's crazy.
That's amazing.
It's just who thought to make it. Like, and I know you got to go back way, way, way back. But who said, oh, I wonder about that fruit up there?
I personally would say it's from the... So... You could look at the, you know what I'm saying, the people that was there first. When they didn't have electronics and they didn't have anything, they would use what they had to get what they needed. So when they see things of the natural habitats, they'd be like, I'm not going to plug that. I'm not, oh, that didn't work out for Jimmy because that's poison. He didn't make it. So I'm not making it over here. Like, you know what I'm saying? So they would use what they had, and that's how they understood it. And as time would grow, they would keep passing it down, keep passing it down. It's like how it is today. They ain't slowly evolve. So,
Yeah. Well, this was a good video. We hope you guys enjoyed this video with us and Sienna in the background.
Yes, our beautiful baby.
Yes, like this video, subscribe, turn on the post notification bell. We have enabled our super thanks if you like to support the channel that way, as well as our reaction request form is in our description box below. We'll see you soon.
Peace.